Tennessee, and that's where we find ourselves at Nissan Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Giants and the Tennessee Titans. Brandon Gaud and Charles Davis, happy to be back alongside you. And I'll tell you what, yes, it's just week 2 of the preseason, but now they've got one game under their belts. And a lot of guys trying to prove some stuff down on the field here today.
Not only that, these coaches like to win. And I used to think it really didn't matter who won in the preseason. Then I watched some of those shows that the NFL does, and you see the coaches in preseason after a loss jumping all over their guys. So I learned one valuable lesson. Wins and losses count no matter what time of year it is.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
The kicker, Graham Gano, set to put his foot into this one. And off we go from Nashville. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. They'll be led out by a guy who only became a starter relatively late in his career. It's the well-traveled veteran, Josh McCown.
It may feel to us fans that Josh McCown's been in the league for about 30 years now, but it was the 2002 draft that delivered him to the NFL. And how does he stay in the league for so long? Great teammate, terrific leadership skills, knows that he can help develop young quarterbacks, and when called upon to play, usually delivers.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play.
Pause. That nigga was not buried.
Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage. Stuff him in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that.
Pause.
That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking.
It got his man complete.
Damn, why y'all left your situations?
A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Certainly worth noting he's now one catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now a run with Montgomery, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
Montgomery again, the ball carrier.
But that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving the running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll make it 4th down.
Skip.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And the 13-year man puts it through. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0. So
that nigga sailed that bitch.
Before we see the second team, but a good start for the first unit with 3 points.
Yeah, good start, and now they want to see them build on it because you're exactly right. They'll get a few more drives at this stage of the preseason. Can they continue to evolve and add to what we just saw in the first drive?
So here are the Giants under head coach Joe Judge. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2018 in his 3rd season in the NFL. It's Baker Mayfield.
It was so interesting in the run-up to the draft to talk with different scouts. I got one to tell me that in his notes he wrote down, Mayfield, brash, happy-go-lucky, plays the same way, barely restrained improv act that frustrates opponents and sometimes his own coaches, but produces plenty of highlights. What do you think of that?
He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
J.J. Watt on the tackle.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense, rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make.
I was hitting the button, bro. I had the button smashed on.
Oh, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
3rd and long for Mayfield. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
First down, New York.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. This is White on the screen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
New York.
First down, here's the run with Cook.
Ooh.
And this one goes nowhere.
Yeah, you don't want to run into Josh Allen and J.J. Watt.
That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Hey, we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line.
Can't tell what these
How about
niggas
the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one.
Damn
When
it.
this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And his guys are going to take over.
All right, so
48-yard line.
This interception will go on
he
the
ain't putting
record
that
as a
ball
big
in there.
But as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Some weird-ass plays going on.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
49-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Working from the gun, McCown, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
We got 4.
Throwing is McCown on 3rd down. Finds his target, Montgomery. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Give him 8 yards on the play, and they pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Check pass. Check 9.
Now Montgomery. And he is out of bounds.
That was just a bad play. I committed left, too.
The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. After he cleared the line of scrimmage, nice little hole developed.
Yeah, great blocking right there at the start. But how about his vision, finding the open spaces and letting his feet carry him to him?
And this will be incomplete. Physical play.
Oh, he just had a long way to go, that's all.
The football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
To throw, it's McCown. Finding Knox there, complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
With the score, Titans 3, Giants nothing.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Montgomery back to the ground, and he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll move the chains. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Jabal Sheard on the stop.
That That's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case,
That nigga chopped me up.
Yardage and didn't get it back.
That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations. Quite the accomplishment. 3rd and 1. McCown wants to throw.
Yeah,
and this is
same.
caught. It's Edelman. And he will
Same fucking
score.
route.
Touchdown, Titans. From 8 yards out. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead.
Matt Prater lining up for the point after.
It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. A 10-play drive that time. And it ends with a Tennessee score. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. On the return, Corey Ballantyne. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Devin Bush, the Steelers' leading tackler as a rookie last year, gets another there. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
Nigga.
His throw is incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And now it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
On the carry.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, Mayfield. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Stopped short of the goal line. It's a gain of 9.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one.
Damn, look at that front line, though.
Davis to another one in Orlando. The coach, and he will take it on in.
That front line is serious.
Touchdown.
Cook, the ball carrier.
Taking it in from a yard out. And the Giants have got it back to a one-score game.
Graham Gano on
solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. A look at the running back, the man in the backfield as he gears up to go again. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success at least so far here in the second quarter. 7 yards to pick up there. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
At the 32-yard line.
Shotgun here for McCown. And he finds Montgomery complete. And past the 40.
Broken ass hit stick.
11 yards there, first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
McCown looks to throw again. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
You know, if this is the regular
These niggas just standing there. Hey, why he do this fucking barrel roll?
Probably good for him to get it out of his system right now.
Just hope for him and the team it's not a sign of things to come.
Yeah, without a doubt. Plus, got to worry about making the team. Those types of errors don't help you.
On first down, it's Cook. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Mayfield trying to get him up to the line as fast as he can.
It's a pickup of 6.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Mayfield, the completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. A first down throw for Mayfield. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Mayfield looks to throw, and he's got it complete to Anderson. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the Giants are going to have a first and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Final play of the half, Mayfield. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off.
He sat on that bitch too.
And he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. We now proceed to the start.
I mean, he was never open, but shit. Try to push that hoe, baby. Try to push that hoe in there, baby.
As we are back and underway here in preseason week 2.
Just to go up on these niggas, man. These hoe ass niggas, man.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20-yard line. Back on offense, New York gets set to take over. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it? Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one.
It's a first down on a gain of 10. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the 3rd quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
First throw now for the backup Allen. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
First down, New York.
Running out of the gun with White. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Throwing on 2nd down.
Got to get off that. Damn. What am I rushing for?
Passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's going to get
They didn't give me the fucking first down.
30.
Oh, they gave it to him.
Good for a giant first down.
It's a gain of 10.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up
But that
2nd
call makes
and
sense
9.
because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though.
And they're going to get him. He's sagged back around the 28.
A loss of a yard.
Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen.
Damn.
For Johnson, and it's intercepted.
Damn, they didn't want to fire the ball faster than that.
And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 27-yard line.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Rolling to his right. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Able to find a lot of empty space there. Picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
10 at the 48-yard line.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside.
Who's this running ass nigga?
The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They run. Devontae Freeman. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. That's complete to Dwelly, his tight end. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
A 4-yard loss.
Good defense. I feel y'all. I see what's up.
Nothing that quarter for either side. We'll return with more preseason.
This nigga sailed the 50-yarder, so he might sail another one. Yeah.
And Prater's kick is on the money. It's good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
And now out come the Giants. And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone.
See, and that's why you throw the ball faster. Because of that bullshit right there.
The former first-round pick getting in there to bring him down.
It's second down.
Another try after the first down sack. Allen. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now. It's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth, because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because, you know, remember, they're carrying 90 now. And with the new rules, they'll carry 90 all the way through the preseason before they make the final cut. Oh, yeah, a lot of guys to learn for these games.
Third and long for Mayfield. That'll be complete to Cook. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting really good yardage out of it, but it was third and long, and they were able to rally and stop him before he could get to the marker.
Fourth down, Mayfield. Man open, that's Juwan Winfrey. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. They'll run on first down. Cook. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
The last run got 6. Now second and 4. They run it again with Cook. And he'll be brought down right
Get up the field, baby.
After a gain of only a couple.
On the carry.
And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had no.
With the right trap, but I can't switch this trap though.
Why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Cook, the ball carrier. He was brought down by Taylor.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another first and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Vernon Butler on the stop.
Seems pretty obvious defensively. A key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, They talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away, and they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a third and about 5.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. It could be very. All day, every day, any day. Check it out, Reed. Good down.
On first down, it's Cook, and he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense is pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
On a jet sweep, this is Johnson. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for third and 3. Back to throw.
Under 10.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Yeah, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. First things first here, they got to pick up the first down.
And remember, it is fourth down, so they've got to pick up a completion here. Otherwise, this one's over.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Back to the ground, Cook. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Again, it's Cook. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with third and 1. They still got 2 timeouts. Got to start using them, don't they?
You absolutely have to. You save them for this situation, but you have to use them.
And he's in for the touchdown, and barring a miracle, the extra point can win this football game.
Well, that's the one they had to have. Put them in a position where they're tied up, but I got to get out of the way. We still got an extra point that's pretty crucial.
That's right, just one more element to complete the victory.
Spot on,
And
baby.
they have got the lead. So that, amazingly, a 17-play drive. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
Guano.
Here comes Philip Dorsett now to return it. And a good effort on the return.
1 second. Let's go. Let's go, nigga. 1 second. 1 second. Yeah, one shot.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
It was an ugly win, but win nonetheless.
This game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. From Nashville, good night, everybody.